Hey YouTube, what is up? I am Mike. I am so excited to be back tonight. I heard VOB for the very first time last night and I was just quite literally shook. Absolutely amazing. I haven't heard anything else by them yet. I saw a lot of requests for this song, PMS. I'm going to do the official video for this one, and then after that I'm going to definitely check out some live stuff. I've been hearing that is good as well. I'm super excited for this. They just blew me away last night. Let's see how this one is. This is a lot different than the other one. It's not anywhere so far. It's not anywhere near as just like metally. It's a little bit more straight ahead sound, which is cool that they're that diverse. I like to see it. I'm gonna go back here a bit. I mean, don't get me wrong, it still rocks, but it's not quite as kind of thrashy in your face the way the God Allow Me Please to Play Music was. Obviously not the vocal tone, but the rest of it, except for that whole, reggae part, which was also awesome. They've obviously been doing some big stuff. I can't believe that I'm like completely unaware of these guys, just because, I mean, I'm usually in the even if I haven't actually heard, kind of the up and coming bands in the metal scene, I've at least like heard the name. And this one, and I threw it to a friend of mine the moment I posted the one last night. He was like, "No, I've never heard of them." And he already watched Whack, and I can't wait to do that. But this is great. This is great. It's just different, but I like it. Oh, there's that bass, though. God, she's awesome. Well, I figured it was going to go somewhere entirely different and unexpected. I love it. They said what's interesting. I did read the lyrics before I watched the video, and just from the lyrics, I was expecting it to be just as like dark as sounding. That with that heaviness and angriness, because the lyrics seem just as kind of angry, just like it's about. I get the impression, at least, it's about just their kind of struggle in doing what they're doing with, the clash of culture and whatnot. So it's kind of funny because if you're not listening to the lyrics or don't have any basis in it, it sounds like, kind of a happy pop song to a point. Don't get me wrong. Again, killer guitars and all that's still heavy, but like has that pop appeal, which is, I'm always a fan of. So That was tasty. That was tasty. The whole thing was great, but that little thing at the end is like where it gives you that anxiety feeling like it's falling off the cliff, but it's all fucking right there together. They got it. That's nice. Yeah. They've also got some really nice vocal harmony layering going on there. The production is really nice on this. Wow. So yeah, not quite as crazy in your face heavy as I was expecting and maybe even hoping for from the one I watched last night, but still just a great song. And that, again, that's nice to see that diversity between just doing something that, you know, because the one last night, I fucking love it, but I was like, how much of a, you know, mainstream hit can that be? Because, I mean, quite honestly, some people just are, you know, they're just turned off by anything that's not overly repetitive. And while that was one of the things that was really interesting about that song, because the verses and the choruses were the same thing every time they did them as far as the vocal harmony or vocal melody and the words and everything, but it changed every time. Underneath it was an entirely new riff, and it's cool to see that they do that kind of thing and they do this kind of thing, which is more straight ahead, straightforward songwriting. And you know, it had it. The hook was there. It was well done, and still had their cool, you know, you got to go off a little bit in the middle. Hell yeah, I like it. This is great. This is great. I am so glad that I started finding out about this band. I'm definitely going to be doing some more. Hopefully going to try to do one by them each day. I got a bunch of other bands I'm also trying to do one by each day because there's so many that I've found all of a sudden. I'm like, wow, these are great. But the next one's definitely going to be one of the live ones, and then might come back to this one because I know there's been a lot of requests for that. What's the Holy Nobel today? The lyric video for that one's come up a lot in the comments, so I'll definitely get to that one as well. Thank you so much for watching and for subscribing and for commenting and all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. My name's Mike, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks.